New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life.
And good evening, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you, forgetting to push the right buttons tonight, but I'm here and you're here, and that's what matters. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. It's been a fun day. Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving here in the United States, if you're in the US, and our evening pick-me-up, Wednesday night pick-me-up, midweek pick-me-up was well, I had a blast. I hope everybody else did. So I hope you had a good time as well. Good evening, Ursula. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're with us, dear one. Evening blessings. I trust you're having a beautiful evening in Florida there. All right. Thanksgiving. I talk about this every year, and I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm inspired by Neil Donald Walsh that it is not about being grateful for what we've got and what has come through and what we've experienced this year. And yes, that's all true and real, and that's all part of it. And in so many ways, I want all of us to be grateful for what's coming. Be grateful for the future. Be grateful for what's next. Be grateful for what we're going to experience in the coming year. And yes, it is wonderful at this time as we reflect and look back. And, I know that 2020 might be it's an interesting year to say, hey, I'm grateful. And while the gratitude isn't for the overall experience, it is for the overall experience. I'm not grateful that people chose to leave the planet, that people chose to ignore a pandemic, that people chose to create what appears to be division in our world. And yet, I'm grateful we went through this. And I'm grateful it's almost done. And so I'm grateful you're with us. Hey there, dear one. Michelle Wadley, happy Thanksgiving, dear one. Grateful that you are with us. So good to see you. Now, folks, remember, Reverend Michelle does Jersey Girl Wisdom on Thursdays, and we are doing that show tomorrow, as far as I know. So we're going to be with you to do that tomorrow, 10 a.m. Mountain, noon Eastern time. Jersey Girl Wisdom. And good evening to Wayne in Calgary. Hello, Buckaroo. Glad to see you as well. So, all right, I feel like I'm getting into that prayer time here. So if you're with me, please join in. Close your eyes if you're feeling comfortable, if you're feeling to be in that place of knowing that there is one, only one and only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that is right here expressing itself as my life, your life, all life. I recognize God as the source and the supply and that never-ending wellspring, bubbling up from within, bubbling up all around, the oneness of life, finding its way to be form in the world, finding its way into experience in the world through my hands, through your hands, through the hands of the divine. Because it is all divine, it is all one. Deeply, we are one. And so I recognize in this moment that this oneness of life, this oneness that I call God, is moving and breathing and having its being perfectly, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent, perfectly. As my life and the lives of everyone across this entire planet and beyond, but most especially those that are hearing these words right here, right now, in this divine moment. I recognize the magnificence of your life, that there is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life, your life right now. And so I claim for each a deep sense of knowing that the perfection of God's life is flowing through and as everything, no matter what it may look like, no matter what it may seem like. We raise up in prayer, we raise up in consciousness an awareness of the perfect health, the perfect well-being, the perfect abundance, the perfect prosperity, the perfect life. And so that is what we raise up this day. We raise up our dear friend, Reverend Lisa. And we claim for Reverend Lisa a deep, deep sense of peace. A deep sense of peace as her father Amos goes through his experience of health challenges in this moment, and an experience that looks like COVID. And regardless of what it looks like, what we know is we know there's a great healing that is happening. And so we affirm that the healing is happening in Amos's body temple right here, right now. That this is not a sickness, this is not a death sentence, this is not something that takes him out. This is something that moves Amos into that next great experience of livingness right here on planet Earth, here and now. There's a great healing that is happening within Amos's body temple now, and I affirm that, and I invite each one that hears these words to join in that affirmation, to know that that healing is occurring, to know for our dear friend and colleague, and our dear friend, the dear part of the oneness that we call Lisa and Reverend Lisa. We claim for her a deep sense of peace and a sense of tapping into that deep knowingness, that wellspring of wisdom within her that she knows exists within her. We know that she knows this truth. And she taps into that and finds that sense of peace, that sense of calm, that sense of understanding that right now, where she exists, God exists, where her father Amos exists, God exists, where you exist, God exists, where I exist, God exists, where each one that hears these words, God exists. And together, each one is proclaiming and affirming the truth that is revealing that Amos's life is absolutely vital to the next step of human evolution, of this experience on planet Earth. And so I claim for each one that same knowing, that knowingness that there's a healing happening within the body temple, there's a healing happening within the mental body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, the physical body. We claim that healing on Amos's behalf this day, and we stand and we sit and we vibrate and we resonate and we lift up that vibration of absolute healing on Amos's behalf. We do this for each and every one across the planet that in any way feels afflicted or affected, or however it may seem, to recognize there is a healing principle within, and that healing heals the physical body temple, it heals our beliefs, it heals our understanding around money and finances, it heals every aspect of our lives. Because the definition of healing is to return to the wholeness, to return to the sense of oneness. So as we bring ourselves into that place of knowing that my body temple is part of the one, that my physical body, my mental body, my financial body, the body of my affairs, all that is part of the one, and all that the one is doing is expressing itself, bringing forth everything that's necessary to fulfill my mission on this planet, to fulfill your mission, to fulfill the mission of everyone that hears these words. That is what God does. God brings forth the opportunities, the examples, the experiences, the mentors, the inspirations, the people to cry, the people whose shoulders we cry on, the people who lift us up, the people who we lift up. It's all a part of this oneness that is revealing a world that works for everyone. That's what's happening. And that's good. And that could be no other way. It could be no other way. There is a great revelation upon us And I am so very grateful to be witness to it. And I invite each one that hears these words to stand in an affirmation, to be in the affirmation, to affirm all is well. All is well. Everything's happening exactly as it must. All is well. All is well. And so I am lifted on high, lifted in a deep, deep sense of gratitude for all it has taken to get into this moment. Most especially grateful to know that the future is unlimited, that the greatness and the gloriousness that we are is moving forward into the next and the next and the next and the next. And at the very center of it all, it's still all God. So I am grateful to know God's got this. Nothing here I need to do or say or be or become. I just get out of the way, let go, and let God. I release this word into the law that must demonstrate, that must manifest, and know it as done. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. Mm. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Thank you for being a part of this. And thank you for your gifts, your tithes, your donations, your offerings, all of your financial good, all of your service, those that are here that are doing the service. Thank you all for being a part of New Thought Media Network, because together we are changing the world. Together we are changing the consciousness of planet Earth, of humanity. And that in itself is enough. And then we get to go take inspired action as well. Hey, we've got some good stuff going up. Again, I want to thank you for being a part of our fall fundraiser. We've been doing really good work there, and the donations keep on coming in. So just head over to the website, ntmedia.org, and click on the donate button. You can still get some of the bonuses and the thank you gifts and the stuff that we're giving away on there. With Thanksgiving, I did want to say, we are going to have Rep Jersey Girl Wisdom, and Rep Jersey Girl's going to be with us tomorrow, so we'll do that as the Thanksgiving special tomorrow. And our normal prayer programs, 8:15 a.m. and p.m. Now, we've got a couple of things coming up that I think are super special, and I really would love for you to be a part of and share. First one is the 40-day Peace Vigil. Now, this starts on December 12th and runs through January 20th. You can go to newthoughtmedianetwork.org/40-day-peace-vigil. I know it's a long name, but I'll put that in the comments too. How's that sound? But go on over there and sign up. What we're gonna do is every day for 40 days, you are gonna get an email. And that email, I know you can hear me typing, excuse me. That email is going to give you about a 15-minute process or video to watch or activity to do or something that supports you in raising the vibration of peace in your world and on the planet. So I really encourage you to sign up for this. It's free, it's easy, it's a 40-day email, and then at the end of the 40 days, the emails just stop coming, unless you sign up and want to do it another 40 days, which you'll be able to do. Please check it out. We'd love to have you be a part of that. Also, coming up over New Year's weekend, Friday, January 1st through Sunday, January 3rd, we're doing something very fun with visioning. Now, those that know me know I just love the visioning process. And so we're doing 14 different sessions across the New Year Visioning Retreat. No reason you can't make at least one of these, right? And if you're new to visioning or not sure what's going on, well, we're going to have a half an hour introduction for each session. So 30 minutes prior, totally optional. 30 minutes prior, you can show up and listen to me talk about the process. And if you want to go a little deeper, than just the visioning session itself, and you're the type of person who likes to share with people, we're going to add on a half an hour at the end to round out the experience and give you a chance to share and connect with others as well. All happening inside private Zoom rooms. This is not a public broadcast. This is a special New Year visioning retreat. If you'd like more information, please send an email over to info@ntmedia.org. That's info at newthoughtmedia or ntmedia.org. And I will make sure that we get you more information on that. I think I need to build a landing page for that too. That's my work for the week. Hey, I'm out of here. Thank you for being with us. It's another wonderful Wednesday evening. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday. Yes, Thanksgiving is on Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. with morning prayers and Rev Jersey Girl at 10 Mountain. I love you. You are amazing. I so appreciate you being a part of this and what we're doing. Until next time, peace and blessings. Bye now.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.